don't make the mistakes I made when I got myself a punching bag and I started my martial arts journey. So when I started by myself, I joined the gym, I started kickboxing many years later. I taught myself terrible stance, terrible technique. First mistake, I didn't even understand what is a proper stance, right? So I had my stance completely opposite, squared, all just terrible without any sort of defensive and even offensive. Like when I would attack the bag, I would just move randomly and I had completely stance that was not even applicable to my stance. So if you are right-handed, left leg forward, right leg back, separate your feet across both axes, so to say, or a box, imaginary box, across both corners, right? So make sure you have a proper stance. Make sure you hold your hands up. Make sure you balance yourself out as you move, right? Learn how to move. So the second mistake I made, I didn't ever even consider there is such a thing as teaching myself punches, kicks technically. I would just throw random stuff, completely random. Not only that, the funniest thing is I thought I'm actually like a good fighter, right? So don't make the mistake disregarding the technique. You want to teach yourself proper technique, proper stance. And when you're throwing, let's say I'm going to break down the jab really quickly. You want to throw that jab at full extension. You want to extend the shoulder. Shoulder protects your chin. And you want to work that full extension, rinse and repeat. No need to focus on speed and power at first. You just want to focus on technical details, right? So notice I'm rotating my shoulders and I'm rotating my hips, right? When I'm like stepping into it, I will move a little bit over my hip, but you don't want to overextend. That's a no-no. So I would disregard technicalities at all. I didn't even understand I should be learning technical skills and breaking my technique down. So learn the techniques in a proper technical way, slow is smooth type of approach. Third mistake I made, I don't want you to make, I never consider defense. So I'd be like, you see anything wrong with this? My head would be up in the air. I would just throw random stuff, right? So obviously the bag does not punch back, but you have to imagine that things can happen, right? And punch. So one thing defensively, even without breaking down too much, as you throw, teach yourself for hands to come always back to your chin, right? Another thing is elbows, shoulders a little bit forward and tuck in your chin. Hands by your chin as well. That's another thing. So fourth mistake I made, I would just go crazy on the bag and never really consider what I'm doing. I would just throw things randomly, right? Something that you have to understand, all the punches and the strikes and kicks are tools. For example, front kick. It's like the longest strike I can throw. So this is out of distance, right? Middle kicks, similar thing. You can still catch people out of distance, right? So it's like a tool you can use when you're far away. Up close, full extension, straight punches. You can throw looping punches. You can look for low kicks with this from this distance, right? Maybe knees. In the pocket, hooks, uppercuts, right? Knees, and super close clinch type of wrench, shovel punches, elbows, knees, clinching, right? So just remember that a lot of things you teach yourself on the bag, you can use it as tools, and there is like application for them, not just randomly throwing, hitting the bag. Last but not least, I kind of mentioned this, but this is very important, and it's both very important to work on the bag, very important to work on shadow boxing, and it's actually important even if you do join the class and work with other people. You need to have solid imagination. So something that I mentioned a second ago in point number 4, you have to imagine somebody would be punching you back. So when you are up close, you have to work on your defense, head movement. So even like, let's say you notice you punching like this and you exposing yourself, you have to put that into consideration, right? Another thing with imagination, you can work specific ideas. So you can imagine somebody's throwing a jab at you, you're going to slip a punch and then come back with a cross hook low kick. That's like using your imagination to work a specific situation. So guys, those are some ideas. If you're looking to buy a punching bag, I have a link in the bio. If you want to buy any sort of gear, that's a link in the bio. I appreciate that you support the channel, make me make more content for you.